Okay, thanks for joining me on this new mission today.
Hey.
Today we're going to do some podcasts. This is the first one of however many we're going to do in the series. Today I've got Mr. Lucas with me today.
Hello.
We're not interviewing, we're just going to talk about rubbish and today's
like we're interviewing.
rubbish. Hey?
It feels like we're interviewing.
It does, doesn't it?
Hi,
So,
my name's Luke. I'm here for a new job.
what do you think you can bring to the company?
Need for speed.
Yeah! Because we're talking about Need for Speed. Today is Need for Speed. Let me just load up my Udemy flip, which I sent to me earlier. I should have done this earlier to prepare. But
He always comes prepared.
There's that one there. So what I've done is I've sent myself a document with all the Need for Speeds in order.
I'm glad you put this on.
Yeah. I've got a lot here, as you can see. I hope you can see. But I've also written down which one's in order. Do you remember which one the first one is? The very, very first Need for Speed game?
Need for Speed PlayStation 1. I would have had a guess.
Yeah, I can't remember the consoles, but I think it was Need for Speed. I've got Need for Speed Road Challenge, which unfortunately doesn't work. Well, I've never heard of it, and I don't even think it's a proper Need for Speed franchise, because when I searched the Need for Speed games, that one's not on it.
I got a feeling this was like a side.
I don't think it's an actual Need for Speed.
No, it's actually.
Is it the same writing font? Because that would mean it would be the same sort of thing, wouldn't it? The same brand.
I don't know. What
You know, well, they're all changed, aren't they? Actually.
Yeah.
The next oldest one I've got will be Underground. Underground 1.
Yeah, I don't recall the cover for the PlayStation.
Because the very first one is called The Need for Speed, and that's it. Oh, actually, does it say a date on the back of that one?
Oh my God, now you're testing my eyes.
Yeah. Can you read?
No.
Let's have a drink while you're pretending to read something.
Why do they make it so small? I'm an old man.
Or because when they wrote it, they weren't expecting a 45-year-old man to read it.
I'm 45. That's you, man.
Yeah, man. Not anymore.
You're the old. 1999.
Oh, really? That's interesting, because Need for Speed, the Need for Speed, the very first game, came out in 1994. Then Need for Speed 2 came out in 97. And then Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit is 98. And then 99 was Need for Speed High Stakes. That's all on PlayStation 1, I believe.
Must be high. Wow, okay.
High Stakes. And it doesn't say anything about that game.
No.
Unless there's somewhere else that I haven't looked at where it does.
It's not an American one, is it?
I don't know.
I don't know if they differ from UK to America.
Maybe. Oh, that's been interesting.
It's a possibility.
Yeah, possible.
Because I know in some of the games, UK games are named slightly different to American games.
Yeah, some of them are, and
So
different cases as well.
Yeah.
But that'll make it. That's PAL, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the American version games is something else. Oh, I couldn't tell you what it is now.
No idea. But I'm going to go for that. If I was a better man, which I'm not, I would say this is an American version.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do
Just
that.
purely 'cause
It's American.
it's
But it's platinum, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it sold over 1 million.
And there's nothing on it. That's weird.
No, it just doesn't work. Yeah. I think I bought it from a charity shop. I was like, brilliant, a really old Need for Speed game. I got it home. Don't do nothing.
But
There's many scratches.
it's proper wrecked.
Yeah.
It's got the normal scratches
quite
on, but it's got like some weird zigzag thing going right across the disc there.
It's older than my son.
Wow.
He's actually not that old. Well, he is, but he's not that old.
He's getting there, isn't he?
You're well old, Brandon. Not like he's going to be watching this anyway.
Yeah.
It's Need for Speed. He's not interested in Need for Speed. Anyway, so
Yeah, we digress.
So we go, let's do favourites in a minute.
Yeah.
But the next one, and the very first game that I played was Underground 1.
Yeah.
Or Need for Speed Underground. And I remember this one not so well, actually, because I don't think I played it for very long until the second one came out, and that's the one I played a lot.
I think I played this one quite a bit.
The second one, I think, is the one that had the 240 SX and the Skyline R34. And is that right? I think that's the one. And you can drive around the city. That one, I don't think you could.
This one's just purely races, if I remember correctly.
I think so, yeah.
If I remember, it was a customization of the cars.
Yes.
That
was the best of it.
That's what made these games, the customization of the cars.
Yeah, but not so much anymore. Oh, but it's getting better, isn't it?
Yeah, but Need for Speed Heat, is it?
Heat, that's the one that we played together recently.
I love the customization. I'm more customization than race. I can't race for nothing.
Yeah, but they do that on Forza and Gran Turismo. Not so much in Gran Turismo, but a little bit more now. But these are the first games that I played where you could upgrade your cars like crazy, and it got better throughout the games, but then it got worse again, didn't it?
Yeah, like
some of the newer games,
Rivals and stuff like that. Is is it the Rivals where you could be either the copper or the car?
Yes, that's right. Because it's got a copper and a car on a normal car in it.
Yeah, I thought that was terrible.
Chasing, isn't it?
Yeah, just if you like driving around, great. Me, I prefer a bit of driving and a bit of customization, especially when you're doing the same level all the time. If you like me and you're not great, you get bored after about 2 hours just going, yes, I can't pass this track.
Yeah.
Now you can go off and actually customise your cars.
Because that's
what I used to like doing on these.
Need for Speed's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is customising your car, making it look brilliant, and crashing it into the walls to get around the corners.
Yeah. Crashing into other people.
So that if you want to do racing around tracks, you would buy a different game.
Wait, Forza, Gran Turismo.
Right, Forza or Gran Turismo, exactly, yeah. But they did do games where you were racing. These ones, wasn't it? Shift and Shift 2. Have you played those?
I don't think I played them, to be honest.
I played Shift 2, Unleashed. What have they got about Unleashed? No, there's a couple of games called Unleashed. Why? But these are just track games, I think. And they obviously went pretty well because they did 2 games.
Yeah.
But I think really, really close together.
So if I remember with the PlayStation 2 Need for Speeds as well, a lot of the tracks were all at night. So it was more of like the bright colours as
and the rain.
The old Need for Speed where you zoom in past something and it gets the neon light just going past. That was awesome back then.
Which was the ones where you could smash into things and make them crash and then crash out the coppers behind you and other racers. Was that Most Wanted? This is the new Most Wanted. And I actually haven't played it. What was it? It was after Need for Speed. Need for Speed.
Was it Need for Speed, or are we thinking of
Burnout?
Burnout was where
maybe.
you could crash and wipe everyone out.
Yeah. That was... No. Yeah, I know you could do that, but I'm sure there was a Need for Speed game where you could like knock ladders down and stuff, and you can smash the building down, like go through petrol stations and knock them down and crash into the car behind you. What's that?
This is my thinking face. I'm like,
I don't know.
I just need one of these bubbles just to go blah, blah, blah. But
this one is
Carbon.
Need for Speed Carbon.
Yes.
Original on Xbox.
I like that one. That was a good one.
And PS2 as well, but collector's edition.
Nice.
Would you like to look at the collector's edition set?
Nice shiny box.
Yeah, that's what attracted me to it.
I'll try not to spill my coffee on it.
Yeah, I didn't do that. There's 2 discs in there. I think the second disc does something or other.
Yeah,
that's
nice. That's cool. I've never played that one.
No. Well, that one's got lots of drifting in it, I think. I remember rightly.
Drifting used to be silly as well.
Drifting on the earlier games really hard, wasn't it? But on Heat, I got quite good at the drifting and that. But you've got to get the right settings for the car and the right tyres, and you've got to build it up right. So then it goes into the Gran Turismo style, where you need to upgrade your car correctly in order for whatever race that you're doing to be able to do that race. But in the old games, just put whatever you like on it. If it looks cool, crack on.
Drift it.
Yeah. But I don't know. That's the way they want to do it.
But as the time goes on, we're going from like PlayStation 1 to Xbox. What Xbox you got now? I'm still
Series S
Xbox
now.
One, so
Yeah,
you're Series S.
got the new one, but I haven't got the new game yet.
So I think they change. Sometimes they simulate it too much. You just want to go on there and prat around.
Yeah.
You don't want to go on there and drive professionally. You just
That's what we like
go on
about
and
Need for
prat around.
Speed. But that's what Heat was okay for that, wasn't it? Because we did a lot of prattling around in that.
Mm.
And like jumping over lakes and rivers and stuff and
Yeah.
and
Getting points for
smashing into... remember
smashing
that guy that just kept on hitting us? We were just finishing off a race
Oh,
and he just
yeah, he just
kept
like
on ploughing into us.
straight in every time.
No
We're like,
way.
what are you doing?
Just leave me alone.
Yeah.
Broke my car. And I think I got impounded or something. Got what happened to the
Christ.
car? I've forgotten now. Something
Yeah,
happened
because you
to the
couldn't run
car,
away
didn't
from the
it?
coppers or something.
Yeah.
You got, yeah.
But do you know what? When I was first playing Need for Speeds, like the first two, the first two I played, Underground and Underground 2, I liked them. But then when they brought in the police, I know I'm in a minority here, but when they brought in the police, I didn't like it. I didn't like how I'd be doing a race and suddenly, oh no, I've got to get away from the coppers. It was annoying.
See,
It was annoying.
I'm the opposite.
Yeah.
I love the police.
See, I know a lot of people liked it, but
then it'd be the challenge of seeing how many coppers you could actually get on you and then escape.
yeah, that was
Fair
cool.
enough, you'd
but-
never get that many before they completely wiped you out.
And then you get army on you all of a sudden and stuff.
Helicopters. So that was a fun one because I just used to go on the motorways and just keep driving. Just doing the same loop
going
all the
round
time
and
and just
round.
seeing how many I could actually smash up. It's great.
Then it just gets out of hand.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was all right. Pro Street. Do you remember Pro Street?
No.
I don't know if I played that again. That's £2. That was from a charity shop. Nobody take the
Bargain.
stickers off. So. See, most of these were from charity shops. Undercover. That was. Take my glasses off.
Can't see. It's like that out.
That was a. They changed the story completely, I think. But I can't really remember it. But you played Rivals. I haven't actually played that one.
Yeah, I think Undercover wasn't too bad. Yeah, because there's so many of them. They just mash into one.
Yeah.
Well,
that's the funny thing about that,
It sounds
because
silly, but it's the bad ones that stick in your mind.
yeah, that's what when I was looking at the dates that when they were released, they were getting quite greedy. They were doing 2 in a year.
Yeah.
Like here we go, 2009 they did Shift 1 and Need for Speed Nitro, both in the same year.
Nitro, wow.
I never seen that one.
I think
That
I
was
dabbled
both
in
in
it.
2009. 2010 they did 2, Need for Speed World and Hot Pursuit. I haven't got either of those.
Hot Pursuit. That was...
2011 they did Shift 2 Unleashed and The Run.
Okay.
See, they just mix
Some of-
into one. They shouldn't be
Yeah.
releasing so many all at once.
No, that's what makes them not memorable, because they're basically the same game, aren't they?
But then they did Heat. And that was brilliant. I really enjoyed Heat.
Heat was cool.
Really, really good.
Yeah, we played
that's
that
the
quite a lot.
newest one, which was 2019. And now there's a new one this year. Came out this year?
Yeah.
Which is Unbound. But does it look a bit cartoony? I've seen videos
Yes,
of it, and there's lots of lights and neon lights and stuff sort of behind you. I can do a little video as we're talking about it. And there's a lot of, as you accelerating, going corners and boosting and stuff, there's lots of streaming lights behind you. I'm trying to explain it without looking at it.
So, I don't
put me
know,
off a little bit.
without playing it, I can't really say, because the playability and the storyline might be amazing compared to some of these other ones.
Yeah, but it might turn out that it's actually quite cool.
Yeah,
I don't know, I haven't played it yet.
not played it, so
Let me know in the comments down below what you think.
yeah, it'd be interesting if you sort of what you think compared to all these other ones, especially the old school. My mind, you can't beat old school.
What's your favourite then? Go on then. What was your favourite
Oh Christ!
Need for Speed? Considering how we haven't actually played that many of them. What we should have done first was play all these games.
Hypocritical. I'm going to say Need for Speed Heat. Even though I like the old ones, the PlayStation
ones.
2, I would say. I think you've got it there. The one we did a video on your channel, actually.
Oh, that was Underground 2.
Underground
1 and 2, I think. No, it was just the second one, wasn't it?
2. Yeah. Just like...
Because we started playing that one on the
That's
gaming
the one,
channel.
yeah. That was cool. Again, just for customising the cars with 4 different stickers.
Yeah.
Instead of now a million.
It takes ages, and it almost seems like in Heat, it's infinite how much you can do with the cars.
Oh, I think
with
it's
all
brilliant.
the completely different things that you can do.
Yeah.
And like on Underground 2, it's basically a couple of stickers, all graphics, wasn't it? And then you plonk it on, and you can make it bigger or smaller, I think. Yeah. That was it.
Yeah,
you
your
can change
flames, your stripes and all that.
types.
It's like, that's about
I
it.
suppose if you complete the game, and but you can only do 4, wasn't it? You can't. It's not that you can put on 20 or 30 of them and change.
Yeah, different stages, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you're like,
but it was only
you
4,
exhaust
wasn't it?
stage 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
No, you got.
But now you
stage 1, 2, 3, 4,
unlimited.
5, whatever you want, and then I've spent £1 million on this car. Do you want an upgraded engine for £2 million? That's worse than what you already got.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Some of
That was with heat, wasn't it?
some of the engines I couldn't understand because you can put rubbish engines on it, like worse than what you've already got. Why do you want to do that? I get that you want to slow your cars down sometimes because of different types of games, races even.
Different types of races because they do off-road as well.
Off-road, yeah. Do you want a mega powerful car when you're off-road? I think so, yeah.
Well, it depends.
Yeah. And there's a lot more cars in the newer games as well.
Yeah.
Actually, well, with all the downloadable content you do now, these ones you couldn't download anything on.
Yeah. Which made the game even better sometimes. Because you wouldn't sat there for an hour just going, yeah. Or have that one.
Which game?
2 hours
car?
later, you've just wasted just looking at flame decals.
Yeah.
But again, Need for Speed Heat, you could layer up your decals. You could make the car completely personal to you, which I've wasted hours doing up cars.
Oh, yeah, I'm different because I pick what other people have done.
Yeah.
Because I can't be bothered.
No.
Because it's too much effort.
Yeah.
And I get it because I used to do on other games, and I used to spend quite a lot of time doing that, but I can't be bothered. I just want to race them.
Yeah.
And drive around. I can't be bothered to waste my time.
Yeah, you're a racer.
And like people like doing that, and I get that. Oh, I just realised I've got another Need for Speed game down there.
Which one?
What's the
right, close up.
On the Wii.
Oh, Wii, is there any point in talking about them?
Keep going.
There.
That's not on this list. So I got the hot pursuit. I got the old hot pursuit.
Hot pursuit on the Wii.
No, I don't have the old one. So that's the newer one, which was 2010, wasn't it? I'm not going to read that. Haven't played anything on the Wii though because it's really difficult to play games with those nunchuck controllers. Yeah. Although I do have a
controller,
GameCube controller, which you can plug into the Wii.
That's really pretty cool. You need to test out. So you've asked me what mine is. What's yours?
Well, did you say Heat?
I said Heat.
I'm probably going to have to say Underground 2. Mainly because it's the one I spent the most of the time playing. Because I remember working. I was working at. No, it was a different shift than that. A specific place that had your number. Used to call them up for phone numbers and stuff.
Yep.
And I used to finish about 10 o'clock. I'd go home and turn it on. And I think I played the first one, then I was playing the second one. And I played that for about 2 or 3 hours, then went to bed. And then woke up in the morning, played it for a little bit longer, and went to bed. And then went to work again and rinse and repeat. So yeah, I think with that, and I just like the challenge of getting the better car and doing the next race and stuff. And there wasn't many to choose from, but it was
good fun.
Good at the time.
Yeah, it was.
And nossing and stuff, you know.
Oh no!
Because you couldn't do that in the Gran Turismo, because that's all the racing games I played before that. On Burnout, you can do it on Burnout as well. But we're not talking about other games. It's Need for Speed.
Need for Speedy.
So yeah, Underground 2 is for me. And they keep on doing like Hot Pursuit. That's an old game, and Most Wanted. That's also an old game. Make Underground 2 again. Or Underground.
Yeah.
Because it's cool, and I like it.
We're gonna have to revisit and play some.
I think what we should have done really
is played
all of these games then we would have.
Let's start playing.
We'll have to move a lot of gear around. But yeah, we very well should probably, maybe, definitely, let's play some of these games, because I got all the consoles to play this on anyway.
Yeah.
Obviously, that one doesn't work. I'm not convinced it's actually a Need for Speed brand.
Now,
But isn't that
PlayStation 1, wasn't there an old hack for discs that were knackered? And it's something, I think you had to put toothpaste on it or something and wipe it.
Really?
And then make sure the toothpaste dries and then wipe it off. I remember doing something like that when I was a kid. Going, yeah, this will work, it's great.
And it breaks.
I actually think if I remember correctly, I can't really remember, but I think it actually worked.
I might see what this is worth.
And I think it was
first.
Tenchu that I used to play.
Really? I'll see what this is worth first. But it's platinum,
Two pennies.
It's probably not worth much.
No.
But if it isn't, then I'll give it a go and see what I can do fixes.
Yeah, it probably doesn't work. I just
Anyone
probably
got any ideas on how to fix old games? Let me know.
Yeah, file them. B1N.
Hey?
File them in the B1N.
Oh, the bin. Yeah, gotcha. File under bin. All right. So, anything else you want to mention about Need for Speed?
It's just a cool game.
Yeah.
It really is cool. If you're into cars, in for a bit of a laugh, especially multiplayer nowadays.
Yes, that's the point, because multiplayer in the old games, if you could do it, it's split screen, isn't it?
Yeah, it was split screen. It was okay. It wasn't amazing, but then again, graphics and all that have moved on since then. So now it is cool.
Yeah, and back then, well, after that, they stopped, and when you can get online and stuff, they stopped doing multiplayer games on games like that, because they expect people to do it in their own homes. But sometimes you want to sit with your mate next to you on the sofa and play on the same console.
Yeah.
But you can't do that anymore with pretty much every game I've bought recently. Well, this is a new Need for Speed. Take glasses off.
Can't see.
It doesn't actually say. Oh, online multiplayer, 2 to 16, or single player. So exactly what I was just saying. You can't play that game multiplayer, split screen, with your mate next to you. You have to play it with him at his house, or the other player at their house. Or get your friend round with another console and a TV.
Yeah. Which
you can't always do that.
It sucks, really, because it's the best thing about going around your mates' house, having a few beers and smashing out a game.
Yeah.
On split screen, and you sit there and like hit each other and stuff.
Yeah. Come on.
I know we're not kids anymore, but it still would happen.
Yeah, we're still doing it.
Oh yeah.
Just spitting beer instead of Coke.
Or
coffee.
Being sensible and having a coffee.
Yeah. I was talking about doing this and having some rum, wasn't I? So maybe next time.
I'm driving tonight, so.
Yeah, not tonight, obviously, but maybe next time on the next episode.
Yeah.
We'll do it with a glass of rum.
Oh my God.
Which, I had some rum
glass. Do you mean a bottle?
Well, I had some rum on my birthday, and I got a little bit tipsy, and the next day was interesting. But I'm not going to talk about that anymore. You don't want to hear about that. Okay, so you tell me, if you like, in the comments, your favourite Need for Speed game, and what console we should be playing it. Oh yeah, what console as well? Yeah. What console did you play it on? And is it one of these, or maybe it's one that we should get?
Yeah, a lot of people have gone back to PC.
Is Need for Speed available on PC? Well, yeah, because it's Microsoft.
Well, it's you can get it on EA Play.
Oh yeah.
So you can get it on there. I should imagine.
It's interesting.
PC based as well.
So do people play that with their controllers or keyboard and mouse? That'd be really difficult.
Oh, that'd be horrible on keyboard and mouse.
Oh, probably steering wheel, isn't it?
Yeah. You got one there?
Yeah, but it needs a proper power, because I can play these games, or the 360 versions anyway, with that. That'd be cool.
Oh, sure.
I need to get a mount for it as well. I could do it on this table. Maybe, or you can do it on your lap as well. It's designed to sit on your lap.
Sit on your lap one,
Yeah.
But then you like that, and
Maybe we'll set that. Maybe we'll do in the next episode. We'll try and set it up where we're actually playing one of these games.
Yeah, and as we're talking about it, you could have it in the corner playing.
Yeah,
that'd be quite cool.
I'll try and see if I can set that up, because I got capture cards, so we can see if we can give that a go.
Yeah, That'd be cool. Obviously, this is the first one, so we have no idea how it goes, how we sound, what we look like.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I think that they advise you to talk about everything that, assuming that no one can see you because it's a podcast and people download it as a podcast.
Yeah, Lee has millions of cameras.
Yeah, but it's a video podcast, but it might be available to listen to as well. It doesn't help having visual aids on the table.
Yeah. So we got about
lots of games.
6, 9, 12, 14 games.
So just go over it again. Need for Speed Underground 2 on the PlayStation. No, sorry. Need for Speed Underground on the PlayStation 2. Need for Speed Underground 2 on the Xbox. The Xbox. I'm not the right person to be doing this, am I?
Right, when you do all the Xboxes one go, or the PlayStations another.
I'll just do it like this way and I'll just pick up whatever it is. Need for Speed Carbon, Xbox Original. Whether this is actually the right
Need for Speed Road Challenge.
Road Challenge.
Which we
Need for Speed
think
Road Challenge.
could be possibly American.
It's even got NFS on the top, but it didn't appear in the list of games. But anyway, Need for Speed Heat on the Xbox One. Need for Speed Pro Street, Xbox 360. Need for Speed Rivals on the PS3. Need for Speed Shift, Xbox 360. Shift 2 Unleashed, not Need for Speed. Just says Shift 2.
So is that even a Need for Speed?
Yes. Because I wondered when I picked it up if it is or not, because it didn't say on the front.
Yeah.
Another Need for Speed Most Wanted, which is the 2011 version, 360. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit on the Wii. Need for Speed Undercover, Xbox 360, and Carbon, PlayStation 2, and Pro Street on PlayStation 2. This is my favourite one. Oh, to look at.
To look at is the Carbon Ultimate Edition. It's like, obviously, if you just listen to this, it's like black case, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Black case, nice shiny silver writing all over it.
And it's got the collector's edition and bonus disc.
Now, what's on the bonus disc?
I don't know.
Why not?
Because I don't know. Again,
it's a collector's
really
edition.
well
You don't
prepared.
play collector's editions.
No, of course not.
Gotta
I've
say.
got all these collector's
Oh,
editions.
no,
I don't
I'm
play
just looking
them.
around his room now and he's got loads of collector's stuff.
How dare you?
It's in its box.
Don't get it out of the box. Maybe once to see if it's all there, and then you put it back again and to look at it.
then
On the,
never
on
look
the
at it
shelf.
again.
Yeah. It's lucky it's not covered in some sort of protective
Film.
Yeah, and never to come out again.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think that is enough on Need for Speed.
Yeah, for the first
with
one.
that?
Right? Yeah.
I have no idea how long this has been, but probably a little bit less by the time I've edited it. Hey, but thanks for stopping by if you have, and I do apologise if I've bored you to tears. We've just been talking about Need for Speed. Next time we're going to do a different genre or different franchise.
Oh, no, what else you got? Killzone.
Yes, but we might have to play some games because I've only played the first one and the last one.
I've played all the Killzones.
Yeah, well,
I know that.
You're a pro. All right, well, I better swat up on Killzone. So I do have them all.
Yes.
So we'll do some cheating. We can do that one. Cheating.
Shooting.
Yeah.
We're not doing some shooting, mate.
Do some shooting, mate.
We'll do some shooting.
Yeah.
Not shooting.
Let's do some shooting. That's a completely different thing and a way different channel. Anyway,
I'm just looking at what else he's got. He's got way too much to even see.
I've got lots of games.
Oh, he's got loads of NBAs.
I've got all the Mass Effects. Again, I haven't played them.
See, I only played a couple of them.
But did you didn't play any Halos either, did you?
No.
You're not a Halo player.
I'm not a Halo player. It's Need for Speed, NBA, or Call of Duty.
Call of Duty? I do have quite a lot of Call of Duty
Mortal Kombat?
games.
That's
Mortal
not-
Kombat?
yeah.
No, I don't have any Mortal Kombat games.
Yes, you do. Mortal Kombat 11, we were playing it the other
Oh
night.
yeah, but it's a download. Don't care.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's all
It
right.
needs to be a physical disc.
I quite like that. It's quite good fun actually. I think I preferred Injustice 2 though.
Yeah, yeah.
But again, we're talking about different games again.
Yeah, we are. We've gone off subject of racing to
Let's
like
not-
killing people.
Yeah, that's a different kind of game, isn't
See,
it?
Mortal Kombat, I
Death
like.
Race.
Death Race.
Need for Speed Death Race.
Death Race, that'd be awesome.
We just invented a new game. Why haven't you done it? Come on, let's
We
do
invented
it.
a new game when we were younger, when we started playing Need for Speed.
We did, didn't we?
Yeah, that was cool.
I even sent it off to, gosh, who was it? I sent it to someone, and they said that they didn't want to comment on the type of game because they thought it was crap. But they said you need to get someone to make a sort of demo-ish sort of little game of it, and then send it back.
We could probably do that nowadays.
You probably could.
Possibly.
Because we were going to do, it was like a racing game, but you can get hold of your tablet at home, or you can play it on a console or PC, but you can get hold of your tablet or your phone. At the time, it wasn't phone because we weren't thinking about phones.
No car. Phones.
It was tablets or PC, and then you can get something and just build your own car and build it out whatever you want.
Basically, you could take a picture of your coffee cup, put 4 wheels and an engine on it, and import it into the game, and then you could drive around using that.
Yeah.
It was really
Which
cool.
makes it really interesting, I think.
And we even thought of...
We just told everybody what our game is.
If you're a developer...
Don't listen to any of that, what we just said.
No, if you're a developer, please contact us. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, if you want to talk about the game, then... Or just rob it off us.
Even a map of Devon, where we are, because it's all the maps are America, London.
Always is, isn't
There's
it?
nothing Devon, Cornwall way. And
But
even
didn't
we
they
got
make-
like silly roads down here that's one way. And
Yeah, Forza
that'd be
did
awesome.
a UK one, didn't it? But it was one in Scotland. One of the new Forza
It's
games.
because we're all farmers down here, bye.
Yeah.
No one likes us down here
They think
in farmer
that we're in Cornwall,
land.
don't they, here?
Yeah, I think they do.
Close enough.
Anyway, we're starting to make out.
Yes. No, let's not do that.
Yeah. no.
Okay, well, I think we better leave it there before we
think
get
we'll leave it there.
kicked off.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry, you can
thanks for
edit all this
joining me.
out.
Yeah, I can edit that anyway, yeah. There'll just be a massive gap and there'll be, wait, it's different.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for joining me, Luke. It's been
Cheers, man. It's been cool.
emotion.
Yeah. First ever podcast.
yeah.
I hope it all goes well.
Thanks.
And yeah, look forward to doing more because it is a bit of a laugh.
Yeah.
We go back a long way, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. Maybe if we could do it with some rum or something later, that would be.
Oh
a bit
my
interesting.
god, yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be
We're not
interesting.
doing no Van Damme kicks though.
No, let's not do that. There's not enough room in here for that. That would be a different thing as well.
Yeah, it'd be good. But yeah, cheers for listening. Cheers for watching.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We've been Lee's Tech Room. See you later. Bye.
Laters.